There comes a moment in some lives when the person you thought you were can't walk another step. The roles you've played, the battles you've trained for, the identities you've worn like armor, suddenly feel impossible to carry. You stand on the edge of a decision. On one side is everything you've been told you must do. On the other side is a deep, shaking truth rising inside you. For the first time, you don't know how to move. This is the moment the Bhagavad Gita opens with. Arjuna's crisis on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. A warrior who has trained his entire life for this day, suddenly unable to fight. His body is strong. His training is perfect. His duty is clear. And yet his hands shake, his heart collapses, and he drops his bow. This is not just an ancient story. It is the moment when your life stops making sense at the very point you thought you were finally ready. Maybe for you, the battlefield is not a war ground. Maybe it's a marriage that has come to the edge of honesty. A job that no longer fits your soul. A belief system that once held you together but now feels too small. You stand at the edge, and something in you says, I cannot go forward like this. That is Arjuna, strong on the outside, unraveling inside. He looks across the field and sees not just the enemy, but people he loves, teachers who shaped him, friends he grew up with, family he is now called to face. His mind says, this is my duty. This is what is expected. But his heart cries, if I do this, something in me will die. Have you ever felt that? Your culture, your upbringing, your past choices pulling you one way, and your deeper conscience pulling another. The Gita does not hide this conflict. It starts here, at the collapse where the old map fails. Arjuna falls to the floor of his chariot and says, in essence, I can't do this. My mind is confused. My heart is torn. He drops his bow, the warrior drops his identity. And in that moment of total honesty, something beautiful happens. He stops pretending he knows. He stops performing certainty. He admits, I do not understand. Show me the right way. This is the doorway. Not being perfect. Not having all the answers. But being willing to say, I'm lost. Help me see. On the surface, Arjuna's crisis looks like weakness. In truth, it is the birth of a new level of strength. The kind that comes from opening the heart and mind to a higher wisdom. Think of your own life. Where are you standing at the edge of a battlefield right now? Where do you feel torn between your old duty and your deeper truth? Where are you still acting just because? This is what I'm supposed to do, even though something in you is quietly dying. Maybe you've been the strong one for everyone else. The one who never breaks. Yet alone at night, you feel the cracks forming. You know a conversation must be had, a boundary must be drawn, a path must be left behind. Arjuna shows you that this breaking point is not failure. It is the moment deeper guidance can finally enter. In the Gita, that guidance takes form as Krishna, the charioteer, seemingly just a driver revealed as the voice of the highest self. Notice where that voice sits, not above Arjuna on a throne, not far away in the sky, but right next to him, in the same chariot, holding the same reins. The wisdom you need is not outside your life. It is seated beside your fear within the very vehicle of your daily existence. When your life collapses at the edge of a battlefield, the impulse is to run, or to numb and charge ahead blindly. Arjuna does something different. He stays. He does not flee the field. He does not force his way through the confusion. He sits down in the middle of it and turns toward the inner teacher. You can do the same. Right now, bring to mind one place in your life where you feel that battle inside you, where duty, fear, expectation pull one way and a quiet inner knowing pulls another. Let yourself feel what Arjuna felt. The heaviness in the body, the tightness in the chest, the spinning of the mind. And then, just like him, gently admit, I don't fully know the highest way through this. Show me a higher view. You don't need the whole map, you only need the humility to admit you can't see clearly, and the courage to invite a deeper clarity. If your life feels like it's collapsing at the edge of a battlefield, remember, you are not being punished. You are being invited to stop living only from duty and fear, to question the stories you've carried, and to sit down in your own chariot and listen for the voice that has been beside you all along. Stay with us. Please like and subscribe. We continue. If this speaks to your Arjuna moment, stay close. There is more from this ancient conversation about acting, surrendering, finding peace amid battle. Krishna awakens. Krishna doesn't lecture from afar. He meets Arjuna in the dirt. Eyes steady. Rise, he says, see with higher vision. Then comes the first teaching. The self is eternal. Bodies die, souls never perish. Your duty isn't killing, it's aligning with truth beyond forms, Arjuna's confusion. Seeing only bodies, relationships, laws. Krishna reveals all these are fleeting costumes of the One. Fight without hatred, for nothing truly dies. Act without attachment, here's the revolution, do what must be done. Perfectly, fearlessly, but release grasping for outcome. Success, failure, not yours to own. Yours is pure action, offering it to the higher will. Like breathing, effortless when not clung to. Your battlefield marriage, speak truth clearly, then release. Job that suffocates, walk forward steadily, unattached to fallout. The difference, warrior's grip becomes lover's offering. The practice, right now wherever duty and heart collide. See the eternal, this conflict is temporary, your soul watches untouched. Act perfectly, give your best, not from fear but clarity. Release results, I do this fully, then let go. Battlefield peace, Arjuna rises, bow steady. Not because confusion vanished, but because he saw higher. The same field, same war, new eyes. Your crisis remains, but when you act from thy will, not mine, peace enters the chariot with you. What conversation must you have? What boundary must rise? What supposed to must you release? Do it now perfectly without clinging. Listen to the voice beside you all along. Stay with us. Like and subscribe. We continue.
Now, we look at Karma Yoga. Krishna reveals how to act without chaining yourself to outcomes. You felt it, that gripping tension when every choice feels like it carries your entire future. You act, but your mind races ahead. What if this fails? What will they think? What becomes of me? Arjuna stands with bow raised, but his heart chains him still. Krishna sees this and delivers the diamond of Karma Yoga. Act perfectly, but release the fruit of action. You have the right to work alone, not to its fruits. Chaining yourself to outcomes creates suffering. Fear before, clinging after. Freedom lives in pure, unattached action. Think of your battlefield, that conversation you dread. Speak your truth clearly, completely. Then drop the need for their agreement, their change, their understanding. Your job that suffocates, resign with grace, full presence. Release what follows: approval, security, identity. Karma isn't punishment, it's cause and effect. But when you act from ego's grasp, you bind yourself to endless chains, offer action to the higher will. This is done through me, not by me. Your hands move freely when mine stays present. No past regret, no future grasping. Just this moment's perfect step. The warrior who clings to victory trembles. The lover who releases finds peace in giving. Stay with us. Subscribe and like. Let us proceed.
This is Karma Yoga's secret. Action or bhanja. Krishna tells Arjuna, you were never the doer. The highest self acts through this body, this mind, this moment. Ego claims, I did this. Truth whispers, it flowed through. Practice it now before your next action. Pause, feel the grip of expectation. Silently offer, not my will, but thine let this be done perfectly. Act then release, like exhaling after breath. Your marriage edge, speak honestly, then let their heart respond as it will. Your soul's calling, step toward it boldly, unattached to form it takes. Results come beautiful or challenging, but your peace remains untouched. For you, chain nothing. Arjuna asks, how can I act without care? Krishna smiles, care deeply for the doing, lightly for the done. This is freedom. The archer aims true, releases arrow, watches flight. No trembling hand, no clinging eye. Your crisis chariot holds this truth. Act from love's clarity, not fear's grasp. Krishna steers when ego steps aside. Where will you practice Karma Yoga today? One conversation, one boundary, one release. Step unbound, the fruit ripens by itself. Stay with us. Like, subscribe. Onward. The story that defines you. I am this job, this role, this wound, these achievements. The ego spins endless narratives. Victim, hero, failure, savior. Arjuna clutches his, I am the warrior bound by duty, facing kin I cannot harm. Krishna pierces it. You see only bodies, names, forms. Look deeper. Your battlefield hums with ego stories, marriage. I am the betrayed, the fixer, the one who must hold it together. I am defined by title, success, approval. If I lose this, who am I? All forms are waves on the ocean of self. Bodies fight, relationships break, roles dissolve, you remain. Eternal witness untouched. The ego screams, but I feel the pain, I am real. Watch the feeling arise, play, fade. Who watches? Practice now, sit in your chariot of crisis, name your ego story, I am the strong one breaking. Question. Without this label, what remains? Silent stillness, you. This seeing dissolves chains, not by fighting stories, but seeing through. Arjuna's eyes widen, forms shimmer, reveal the eternal behind.
Jnana Yoga deepens. It reveals that you are not the one constantly doing, thinking, or suffering. Actions, thoughts and emotions move like waves, something quieter and vaster remains as the ocean beneath them. Krishna shares a vision with Arjuna. All forms become expressions of a single universal life. Friend and enemy, past and future, gain and loss all rest within one greater reality. In your own life, ego divides the world into me and them. A spouse, a boss, or your past self becomes an opponent in the story you carry. Jnana Yoga invites you to see everything differently. All that you meet appears within the same field of awareness you call I. The hard edge between my side and their side softens, both arise in the same consciousness. This path unfolds through simple inner questions. Before you act, pause and notice the impulse. Ask, who claims this action as mine? When suffering arises, ask, to whom is this happening right now? You do not push the feeling away. You allow it while sensing the one aware of it. Behind thought and emotion lives a steady presence. That presence does not shrink or expand based on approval from others or matching circumstances. On the battlefield, Arjuna shifts his seeing. He moves from separate individuals in conflict to a single life in countless forms. Acting from that vision, he stops being just a frightened self defending its story. In your marriage, you might see both of you as expressions of deeper life. Each carries wounds and lessons. In your work, losing a role does not mean losing yourself. What you are stays larger than any role. Ego does not vanish overnight. Jnana Yoga never asks you to force it away. Keep looking gently and persistently. Stories lose their absolute hold. Each time you question a fixed identity, more space opens. In that space, the quiet witness feels more like home. Krishna offers assurance when you rest in clearer seeing. You move through intense battlefields without shattering at your core. Circumstances rise and fall. The one who knows them stays free from every rise and fall. Notice where your strongest ego story grips you now. Look at it, question it, feel the awareness when the story loosens. That awareness is the heart of Jnana Yoga. It is the you quietly watching through every version of me you have ever tried to be. Stay with us. Like, subscribe, forward.
Bhakti Yoga is devotion as alignment with the inner source. Your mind wrestles endlessly with duty and doubt on the battlefield of life. Your intellect questions every story you tell yourself. But the heart knows a different way. It simply opens wide. heart longs for what is real and whole beyond all argument. Arjuna stands frozen on Kurukshetra. He is caught between the sharp analysis of his intellect and the urgent demand to take action. Krishna now speaks directly to something much deeper within. He calls forth a love so pure that it dissolves every trace of separation. Bhakti is never blind faith practiced without understanding, nor is it mere ritual performed by rote. It is the complete and joyful offering of every single thought, every feeling, and every action to the divine presence alive within you. You come to recognize that source is closer than your own breath. It is dearer to you than life itself. Think of your own battlefield right now. It carries that hidden longing too. A marriage strained by years of unspoken truths aches quietly for harmony that rises above all questions of right and wrong. A job that drains your spirit day after day yearns for purpose rooted deeply in something far greater than a paycheck or title. Bhakti turns every moment of struggle into an act of worship. That difficult conversation you dread becomes a living prayer when you offer it with an open heart. Every single step you take aligns naturally with the inner guide, who knows the way. Krishna receives Arjuna's confusion, not as some kind of failure or weakness. He sees it as fertile ground prepared for true devotion. He invites total surrender in the simplest terms. You give all your burdens over to the one who carries entire universes effortlessly on every shoulder. You can begin this practice right now, in the simplest way. Before you face your next hard choice or difficult moment, pause where you are. Feel deeply into the heart space within your chest. Silently offer these words from that place. Say, I place this entire situation into your hands right now. Let your will flow freely through me without resistance. Love like this dissolves the small separate self, who lives in constant fear of outcomes and loss. Feel how the warrior's tense grip on bow and arrow loosens completely. It becomes instead the soft embrace of a lover who trusts fully. Even duty itself transforms completely when you perform it for the sake of the beloved alone. Your entire life slowly becomes one continuous stream of communion with the divine. Every breath, every glance, every word carries that sacred offering. This path of the heart does not demand perfection from you. It asks only for your willingness to turn toward love in the midst of battle. Stay with us. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Bhakti Yoga reveals the divine presence
as both infinitely vast and deeply intimate at once. Krishna appears not as some distant and untouchable king on a faraway throne. He stands as charioteer, trusted friend, and innermost self who has guided you always. Every person you meet, every situation that arises mirrors that same presence calling you back home to wholeness. Arjuna learns to see the entire battlefield of Kurukshetra through the clear eyes of devotion. Those he once saw as enemies become fellow souls walking their own sacred journey. What felt like destructive conflict becomes loving service to a higher harmony. This same shift happens in your life when you live from bhakti. Everything begins to change quietly. You speak to your spouse now from the openness of your heart, not from the wounded position of ego demanding repair. Truth shared this way lands softly and finds its way home. You walk away from unfulfilling work with genuine gratitude for every lesson it brought you. New doors open naturally when you carry no resentment. Devotion weaves itself into the fabric of your daily life through simple practices you can start today. Begin each morning by offering your plans for the day with open hands. Silently say, "Use this day however serves your greater purpose through me." When challenges arise during those hours, pause and offer again. Whisper inside, "Show me exactly how to love through this moment exactly as it is." End each evening in simple thanks for whatever arose. Say, "Every experience today served your perfect will in ways I may never fully see." Bhakti Yoga frees you in ways that pure knowledge observes and selfless action releases. The heart knows no room for doubt because it rests completely in the certainty of love. You still act with full engagement and presence in the world, yet you feel constantly held within boundless care that nothing can touch. Krishna makes a profound promise to every devoted heart. The one who lives this way never truly perishes or falls. Every moment offered as worship builds a foundation of unshakable peace within you. Life's trials now refine and deepen your love rather than break it. Its joys simply express what was always present. Your own Arjuna moment calls you to this path of the heart right now, where your intellect spins endlessly without resolution. Allow your heart to melt into trust instead. Where fear causes everything inside you to contract tightly, let devotion expand you into fearless offering. Feel the inner source right now exactly as it waits beneath all your turmoil. Offer your battle completely to that steady presence within you. Watch how perfect alignment begins to unfold step by step. The beloved waits patiently in every breath you draw, in every choice you face, in every moment of true surrender you offer. Please like and subscribe. Let us continue. The inner war. Your own Kurukshetra. The battle within. Every human heart contains its own battlefield. Arjuna faced armies on Kurukshetra. But your war rages silently inside. Forces clash not with swords, but with desires, fears, duties, and whispered truths from deep within your soul. You know this field intimately. It appears when duty demands you stay in a marriage long past its life. Your heart quietly insists it is time to release. It rises when your career promises security, yet your spirit suffocates under titles that no longer fit. Your Kurukshetra holds many fronts. Old habits fight for survival against new awareness trying to break through. Fear of change battles courage rising from some unknown place. Expectations from family and culture stand against the call of your authentic self. Krishna taught Arjuna, this war is never truly about external enemies. The real opponents live within your own mind and heart. Victory comes not from destroying others, but from mastering the forces pulling you in opposite directions. Notice your current front line right now. That knot in your chest signals active combat. One side screams survival through familiar patterns. The other whispers freedom through unknown paths. This inner war feels chaotic and personal anger flares when habit resists change. Doubt clouds clarity when truth challenges comfort. Yet Krishna reveals a steady vantage point above the fray. From there, you see every soldier as part of a larger play working toward awakening. Your chariot stands ready in this moment. Pause amid clashing forces. Breathe into the space behind your eyes. Ask simply, what seeks to awaken through the struggle? The question shifts you from fighter to observer. Arjuna learned his battlefield held teachers disguised as opponents. Your inner enemies carry the same medicine. Fear teaches trust resistance, birth surrender. Each clash refines the soul towards wholeness. This war serves higher purpose. When you fight from wisdom, rather than reaction.
You gain ground on your inner Kurukshetra. Through clear practices, amid battle, Krishna offers 4 weapons: right knowledge, selfless action, devotion, and steady vision. First, see truly every fear, desire. Doubt is a wave passing through eternal awareness. You stand as the unchanging witness behind combat. Second, act without chains, meet each situation perfectly. Then release attachment to outcome freedom. Lives in this balance. Third, offer everything devotion transforms struggle into worship. Your inner war becomes sacred ground when given to higher will. Fourth, hold the higher view. Remember Arjuna's crisis led to cosmic vision. Every personal battle connects to universal awakening. Daily practice builds unshakable command, begin morning with resolve. Today I meet inner forces from center, not edges. When conflict arises, pause, name opposing forces without judgment, fear versus truth, habit versus growth. Breathe into heart space, offer. Use this clash for awakening. Action flows clearer from this alignment. Evening review strengthens command. Ask, where did I react from small self? Where did higher awareness guide? Your marriage battlefield teaches through every tense word exchanged. Each finds voice for unspoken pain. Career crossroads reveals purpose beyond position. Letting go opens unexpected paths. Krishna reminds Arjuna that perfect action arises from inner stillness. Outer chaos cannot touch the one established in self. Your inner war follows same law. Peace spreads outward when heart masters inward battle. Victory looks different than ego imagines. No final triumph over enemies, instead.
All forces harmonize under wisdom's reign. Fear softens into caution. Desire channels into purpose. Doubt serves deeper inquiry. This moment holds your next engagement. Forces gather now within your chest, your thoughts, your choices. Enter with Krishna's clarity. You fight not to destroy, but to awaken sleeping truth. Your Kurukshetra waits for command rooted in soul. Higher self stands ready as charioteer. Step forward, witness rises. Battle serves awakening. Wholeness emerges through every clash. Please like, subscribe. Let's finish up. Together.
The higher self, the witness beyond pleasure and pain. Deep within every human storm lies a presence untouched by wind or wave. Krishna calls it the Atman, the eternal self. Arjuna mistakes himself for the warrior gripped by fear and duty. Krishna reveals what watches all that without moving. Your life pulls you into endless swings between pleasure and pain. A kind word lifts you, criticism crushes success, exalts failure, buries. The higher self simply sees, pleasure rises and passes through awareness. Pain arrives and fades, neither leaves a mark. This witness lies behind your eyes right now. Thoughts race about tomorrow's meeting. Emotions churn from yesterday's argument. Something steady remains, it observes the racing mind. It holds the churning heart. That presence never shares their urgency. Krishna tells Arjuna this self cannot be cut, burned, drowned, or dried. Weapons fail against it. Fire cannot touch it. Bodies age and crumble. Minds wander and forget. The witness endures through every season of life. Your marriage tension offers perfect ground to meet this self. Anger flares when words cut deep. Hurt contracts the chest. Pause there. Notice what knows the anger. What feels the hurt without becoming. That knowing stays calm amid the storm. Work pressures test the same truth. Deadlines loom, praise or blame swings. The mood performance defines your worth. Behind that roller coaster sits awareness untouched by deadline or judgment. It watches the whole show unfold. Arjuna begins to sense this during his crisis. His bow drops from shaking hands. Confusion floods the mind in that naked moment. Something quiet opens. The warrior story quiets. Witness consciousness stirs awake. You carry the same invitation now. Your battlefield holds space for this discovery. Pleasure and pain clash loudly before you. Turn inward, find what remains when the noise falls silent. The higher self waits there patiently. Practice begins with recognition. When pleasure lifts you high, notice the one aware of lifting. When pain drops you low, find the awareness holding the drop. Neither high nor low belongs to the witness. Both simply appear within its vast and steady field. We're getting close to the end. Please, like and subscribe.
Once glimpsed, the higher self changes how you walk through battle and establishes Arjuna in this vision. The warrior rises not as fragile ego, but as channel for eternal consciousness. Action flows pure from that source. Your daily life becomes a laboratory for this awakening. Morning coffee tastes so sweet. Notice what knows the sweetness. Traffic frustrates, horns blare, find awareness holding irritation without anger taking over. Relationships. Reveal the witness most clearly. Your partner's words sting sharply, old wounds reopen wide. Before reacting, touch the presence behind pain. It sees clearly what needs saying or silence. Career crossroads demand the same steadiness. Opportunity excites, rejection stings. Either way pulls the small self into spin. Step back into awareness, decisions arise, clearer paths unfold without desperate grasping. Krishna's cosmic form shows Arjuna this self contains all friend and foe dance within one consciousness. Pleasure and pain play opposite roles in awakening. Your inner war follows the same design. Every high refines gratitude. Every low deepens equanimity. Daily practice strengthens this recognition. Morning pause asks, who is aware right now? Evening reflects, where did I forget the witness? Each return builds inner stability. Outer storms lose power to uproot you. Pleasure no longer seduces into forgetting. Self-pain cannot drive awareness underground. You meet both as guests passing through infinite space. Hospitality replaces resistance. Arjuna fights from this place transformed. No hatred colors arrows, no personal stake drives the bow. Your battles gain same purity, conversations heal rather than wound, boundaries protect without isolating. The higher self never departs. Krishna steers the chariot when ego sleeps. Every crisis calls you back to remembrance. Pleasure points to joy beyond sensation. Pain reveals strength beyond circumstance. Right now, feel what watches your breath. That presence holds every story you carry. Let it guide through Kurukshetra moments. Witness awakens, life aligns. The real you emerges steady and whole. Surrender means letting the divine drive the chariot. Arjuna sits broken in his chariot. His bow lies fallen on the floor. Duty wars with his heart. Confusion clouds all his vision. Krishna waits patiently beside him. Krishna is not a distant god. He is the charioteer holding the reins. He stands ready to guide when the warrior releases his grip. Surrender creates this simple shift. You stop forcing outcomes through clenched will. You invite higher intelligence to steer your life. Your life holds similar chariot moments. A marriage reaches its breaking point. Words must be spoken honestly. Fear of fallout freezes your hands on the reins. A career demands a soul-crushing choice. You can stay safe in a known prison. You can step into an unknown calling. Your mind spins endless scenarios of what might happen. Surrender releases your white-knuckled control. You say quietly to the inner presence, you release these reins to that presence. You ask it to show the perfect path through this moment. Krishna responds immediately to Arjuna. He offers no judgment for Arjuna's weakness. He provides wisdom that matches the exact need. Surrender opens that same channel in your life. Notice the tension in your body right now. Your chest tightens around an unsaid truth. Your stomach knots over future uncertainty. Breathe deeply into that space. Whisper the offering from your heart. Your will is not forcing this situation. The higher will guides it perfectly. Feel the grip soften instantly in your body. Surrender transforms terror into trust. You stay present for what must unfold next. The divine driver knows every turn ahead. Your role becomes the attentive passenger. This practice builds through repetition every day. Each release strengthens your inner knowing. Life's storms lose their power to overwhelm you. Your chariot moves steady through any battle.
Surrender deepens into a living relationship with the divine. Krishna steers Arjuna through the terrible war. Arrows fly true from Arjuna's aligned heart. No personal hatred colors his action. Your battles gain the same purity through surrender. A difficult conversation flows clear and honest. Words land as medicine, not as weapons. The higher will speaks through your open channel. Daily surrender weaves this path into your life. A morning offering sets the direction for your day. You ask the divine to drive this day through you. Challenges become doorways, not blocks in your path. Evening gratitude seals your connection with the divine. You thank it for the perfect guidance shown that day. Sleep restores your chariot for the next dawn. Surrender handles pleasure with the same wisdom. Success tempts the ego back into taking control. Good fortune tests your steady handoff of the reins. The divine driver welcomes all terrain equally. Krishna promises total protection to the surrendered heart. Nothing is ever truly lost in this surrender. Every circumstance serves your awakening. Pain carves deeper, trust into your being. Joy fuels your devotion even more. Arjuna rises completely transformed by surrender. The warrior becomes an instrument of Dharma. Your life follows the same pattern when surrender rules. A marriage either heals or releases gracefully. Work aligns with your soul purpose naturally. You force no outcomes through fear or grasping. Paths unfold exactly as they need to unfold. Your chariot glides smooth over the roughest ground.
Test this invitation right now in your own life. Find one clenched area where you hold control tightly. Breathe into that closed fist of control. Open your hand and offer the reins, silently. Feel the divine presence take hold immediately. Clarity emerges where confusion once reigned. The next step reveals itself naturally to you. You travel lighter, freer, and more alive. This completes our journey through the Gita's wisdom. Karma Yoga releases attachment to fruit. Jnana Yoga sees through all illusion. Bhakti Yoga offers everything through love. Witness consciousness holds everything steady. Surrender lets the divine drive you home. If these words have stirred your own Arjuna moment, stay connected for deeper exploration. Like and subscribe to Practice Love Media's YouTube channel. More ancient wisdom awaits your awakening. Thank you for subscribing. Peace unto you.